All right, volume check, 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 check. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. I don't know what happened to my lighting this morning, but anyhow, shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra. Special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Watch me now. Shout out to the entrepreneurs. Shout out to the stay-at-home moms and pops. Shout out to the retirees. Shout out to my truck driver, Uber driver, Lyft driver, delivery drivers round town. Everybody who is up, out, and getting it in a productive and progressive manner. Shout out to you. All right. Big up on yourself, and to each and every one of you who wish good for others as much as you wish good for yourself. Definitely shout out to you because you are a good person. Look here now. I have a couple of topics I want to get through this morning. We're going to talk about this $2,000 this $2,000 stimulus check. We're going to talk about the coronavirus vaccine and the side effects, and the pictures and videos are surfacing. And we have one of those video clips here this morning where we're going to listen to someone tell us exactly what happened to them after they took it. Stay tuned for that because this begs for a deeper discussion. All right, we're going to talk about the biggest scandal of 2020, and it continues. That's the whole Majah hype and Kirby situation, of course. And yeah, that's how we did this morning. So let me start out by saying this. The laws of the universe, the power of thought, and karma. Wish good for others, okay? Wish good for others, and don't just wish good for others because you think, let me wish good for others out loud. Then karma will pay me back good. No, wish good for others and mean it inside of yourself. Yeah, wish good for others as much as you wish good for yourself. Let me fix this camera. Wish good for others as you would wish good for yourself, and mean it inside of yourself. Once you do that, the rest will fall into place. For those of us, because, you know, everything that's created outside of us was once thought, and it was through thoughts that these things manifested, and then they came into the physical. See, everything started through thought. So when you are aware of the power of thought, when you're aware of the power of karma, and when you're aware of the laws of the universe, then you get on board and you do just that. Wish good for others just as much as you would wish good for yourself. That's my little message for this morning. Another one that I woke up with heavy on my heart this morning before I get into the mix-up on fun topics and crazy stuff and all that. I would like to say it like this. Watch me. For the spiritual warriors out there, and I'm not talking about religious people. I said for the spiritual warriors out there. Why are you still moving in fear? Why are you still moving in fear if you are praying and you're connected to that source, that being? Why are you still moving in fear? You know, I remember I told my mom, I said, I don't know, I can't rock with you guys' level of Christianity these days, or the way how y'all move, because I've never met a more fearful people. You know, and if your God is so powerful, why do y'all fear so much? See, in my mind, my faith is my everything. That's why it's not up for discussion with anybody. It's not up for anybody's challenge. It is my personal walk in my life. You see it? So I put it like this. Me pray and move. That's what I do. I pray and I move. Yeah. And when I pray and I move, I dare you to stand in the way of my God when my God move. I saw me move. And once I put that in the hands of my God, I don't worry about stuff too much again. I might get disappointed when it don't go my way, but I also understand that my way is not always the way. If I am not in tune and in sync then my way is not always the way. You understand? But once I put that in the hands of the Almighty, me not have no more fear. Me not move with fear. So why are y'all so fearful? Why are y'all so fearful? If you're fearful, fear is gripping you. Fear is normal. But if fear is gripping you to the point where you cannot move forward, to the point where you can't rise up and do things and succeed, then you have an issue. And I don't think you are really diving in, and I don't think you're really giving of yourself spiritually like you're supposed to, but that's just me. Ain't passing no judgment on nobody. This is my personal journey. All right? So come out of the fear mindset and mentality and just trust and believe and just know. Trust, believe, graduate from those, and then know that God is in control all the time. Not sometime, all the time. All right? Now, with that message that we start out this morning, big up on yourself and thank you for being here. I normally shout out the first couple of people that are here every morning. So before we go into the major hype and the panty thing on the face and all these things, let me talk to some of them people. So Sonia Unstoppable, I want to say thank you for being here. Arlene K Unstoppable, thank you for being here. Roseanne Brooks, thank you for being here. Who that? Lion Tribe is here. Darlene Walter Riley is here. Chris Royals, Lomo, Nikita Jones, Lion Tribe, of course, James Derby, Roseanne Brooks, thank you. Queenie Morris, thank you for being here. Davine Douglas, thank you. Robert Peart, thank you for being here. Devontae Douglas, a virtuous woman. Charles Pearson, Cynthia Gooding, thank you all for being here. Belinda Watson, thank you for being here. Sash, good morning and thank you for being here. I would like for my lighting to be a bit brighter this morning. I don't know. Maybe Kai readjusted my stuff when he was in here, but we're going to work with it anyway. All right. Check it now. I'm on some lemongrass and turmeric. That's what's in my cup this morning. It's lemongrass and turmeric. Still working on keeping the immune system up and running in proper manner. And I suggest that you do the same, especially in these times. I suggest that you do the same. Really and truly, we should have been more proactive about our immune system. But sometimes that's life. It takes some things to shake us up, like this corona thing, yeah, to where everybody started saying, oh, yes, all right, let me focus on my immune system. If you think about it, you should have been focused on that way before corona. But that's how it goes, right? We're too busy. We have a busy life, and sometimes that's just how it goes. So some things have to just remind us sometimes. And we run back to, all right. Now, let's start out with, let me see which one I should start out with. I think it's fitting that I start out with the $2,000 stimulus check because it was a topic, a major topic of yesterday. And the title of the video that we put up yesterday said that it was approved, right? But I broke it down for you in the video that it was approved at House level. Now it had to go to Senate level. The House is controlled by Democrats. It was approved there. In the Senate is majority Republicans. When it got there, all it needed was one vote from a Republican senator to kill it. They got that one vote. They killed it. So just like what I said, they got that one vote and they killed it. So there won't be no $2,000 check. Shout out to Mitch McConnell. Shout out to Mitch McConnell for that one. I know there are a lot of people in the U.S. right now who could just tear him apart like, oh, you tear up paper. Because this multi-millionaire man, his net worth is at a 22.5 mil. That's his net worth. He's almost 80 years old. Okay? And their salary for that position as a senator, their salary is at $174,000 per year to sit in that position. And that salary has been that way since 2009, and it has never changed since 2009. A bit more of things about Mitch McConnell and senators. These senators, they collect an average pension of $41,208 per month. This is after retirement, right? Never mind that they get 174,000 per year, and they've been getting that since 2009. The number is steady. It has never changed. They are allowed to deduct, listen to this, they are allowed to deduct living expenses up to $3,000 when they're filing their taxes. But here's where the big money comes in. This is why these people don't care about us on the lower level. They actually probably laugh in a smoke-filled room with a glass of brandy and some big cigars watching us squabble over $600 versus $2,000. $2,000 is what it costs probably to eat a meal for two at one of their upper echelon fancy restaurants. For us, $2,000 can pay, it can be the deciding factor as to who gets an eviction notice and have food in the house, or, you know, them kind of things that are extremely important. So these people are actually allowed to even deduct up to $3,000 of living expenses. Stuff that me and you cannot deduct. I can't go deduct my grocery list. They're able to do it. And in 2017, each member received an allowance of $944,671. This is for office expenses, is what it's called. An allowance for office expenses. Now, under this, it also falls stuff like office rental for the storefront where they can have their office, and to pay their staff. So they hire some people, they open an office, they rent an office out in a building somewhere and all that. The government gives them almost $1 million to do that. That was in 2017. So far after that, the average annual appropriation for that allowance has been $3.3 million. This is on top of their $174,000 per month, per year, salary, and on top of his net worth of $22.5 million. Them not care about we. So this ain't about Democrat or Republican. This is about, is it going to work or is it not going to work for the people? Would have loved to have gotten that $2,000 check. CDM 1920, thank you. I appreciate you greatly. This is not about Democratic or Republican. This is about that money and about average people, regular people who are trying hard and are meeting hard times and need a little bit of assistance, right? They're going to give us the minimum, $600. So when you get your $600 check, let me know if you got it. Let me know if you got more than 600, if you choose to. If I qualify and I get it, then I will let you know as well how much I got and all this other stuff. That's how it goes. So moving right along now. Shout out to the Trump supporters out there and all this. Donald Trump is very up in arms. He is upset with Mitch McConnell. He wanted this to be a part of his parting legacy that he gave us $2,000 each before he left. So he jumped on that bandwagon, but it didn't work. And like I said before, he could have done it when he had the power to do it, but he chose not to. He's the one that chose to give us $1,200 instead of $2,000, because it could have been $2,000 when the last one came out. Anyhow, me done play them politics. I'm out of it. All right, just send a little money where I send and keep it moving. That's where we're at with this. Now, let's talk about which one. Should I go with the side effects of this that some people have experienced after taking this COVID vaccine, or should I start out with the major hype thing? I'm somewhere in the middle. I don't know which one to pick right now. You know, there's a story that I came across about a sister and while we decide, there's a story I came across about a sister and a mother, and this is in Jamaica. It was just posted this morning in the Gleaner. A sister and a mother that are now in custody because of a family member went missing. The sister went and reported her brother missing. Upon investigations and so on and so forth, they found a couple of bags behind his house. In those bags was he, without arms, without legs. So apparently what they were doing was they were dismembering him, parceling him up like chicken pots, and getting ready to go throw it away. And I thought to myself, wow, you know, in these times, it's so sad that we can't trust even those who are closest to us. Because, you know, a name like mother and sister, you're supposed to feel secured. Well, if they didn't do it, they certainly know something about it, because it was found right there behind the house. And they're the ones that reported him missing. So I'm going to follow that story closely and see how it goes. Somebody said, go with the Majah hype something. Somebody said, go with the vaccine. I need 10 answers, and I'm going to choose the strongest of the 10. Is it going to be go with the Majah hype, or is it going to be go with the vaccine first? Let me queue up the vaccine just in case the vaccine wins, so we can see what I want. I don't know about the vaccine something there, people. I'll be honest to you. I don't know about this vaccine thing. It's a bit iffy, but like I said before, I'm not running an anti-vaccine campaign, and I don't want nobody call my name and say, all right, a Majah hype them want. It's clear to see. It's clear to see. It's clear to see. It's clear. Okay, vaccine 1, Majah hype 2, 3, 4. Vaccine again, Majah hype 5. So vaccine 1, 2, 3, 4. Vaccine 5 and Majah hype 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, y'all came out evenly. Darn it. All right. I don't know about this vaccine thing. My disclaimer is I'm not running an anti-vaccine campaign over here. I've always said, if you feel like you have to take it or you need to take it, then go ahead and take it. Okay? I'm no medical expert. I'm not claiming to be one. Let me put my disclaimer out there, because these things can come back to be damaging to us. I'm not claiming to be one. I am no medical expert, and I'm not telling people not to take any vaccine. Take the vaccine where you see fit. The more of you that take the vaccine means the place will be open up soon, and I plan on having a splendid summer 2021. It's just for my personal thing. I don't feel like I'm going to get into taking the vaccine. Not for me. Not now anyways. Okay? But that's how we deal with it. These side effects are... Oh my God. Did y'all see the video of this grown woman twerking with these little boys? And then to make it worse, this woman went from twerking to actually undressing while twerking. Whole big ass flopping in these little boys' face. They're smacking asses. I'm saying, man, some women, I don't know. I try to tell the women all the time that you are that powerful being. And it is through your choices that we either rise or fall, because you hold the gateway to heaven, if you know what I mean. Heaven, where every man wants to go, you hold the gateway to that heaven. So when you lock off heaven's gate and you say, no, only certain things will qualify you to make it into heaven, then we will start to shape up. We will start to shape up. I have the video right here. I don't want to play the video now and then YouTube will take down the video and say, oh, this is inappropriate and all these things, because it does have children in there. And it does have a grown-ass woman twerking in the children's faces. And I mean, everything is out. Yeah? She kind of struck me as the kind of mother that would sleep with her son's friends when they come over to the house to visit, that kind of stuff. And then laugh in the mirror and call herself a proud cougar. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So anyhow, yeah, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play that one, because I know YouTube has their regulations and stuff. You might see it on another channel, but channels like mine, we cannot play this type of stuff. We will almost instantly get hit in the Gmail with a notification that they don't even ask you anymore. If I make a thumbnail right now and the thumbnail is not suiting for YouTube, they take the thumbnail down almost immediately. And they send a notification that your thumbnail was inappropriate and we have taken it down. It was not flagrantly inappropriate, so we didn't take down your whole video and we didn't restrict your channel in any way. However, please be aware of our community guidelines. So I'm not going to risk the whole platform. It's on Instagram, it's out there, and I'm sure you're going to run into it sooner or later. Anyhow, I think this is the short version of this video, but I'm going to start out with the video for the woman. Let's see if the niceness for later. We'll start out with the video for the woman. I don't know why my camera is so low light this morning. Anyhow, here we go. Let me make sure my speakers are on. I got her on speaker so you can actually hear everything that is being said. So it might be a bit loud. Let me set this up. Actually, let's go ahead. Watch me.
I recently took, hi, I am a registered nurse in Nashville, Tennessee, and my name is Kalinga Mitchell. I'm reaching out to everyone about the COVID-19 vaccination. I recently took the COVID-19 vaccination.
Watch her face.
After the shot, I felt fine, but within 3 days, I went to the doctor because I had problems with my face. The whole left side of my face, actually. I have Bell palsy now. And as you can see, I can't smile. I'm trying to smile. It's kind of embarrassing. But I just want everyone to know that I think this vaccination is the worst thing ever. And I would not give this to anybody, even my worst enemy. Please, America, they do not care about us. Do not take this vaccination.
Now that's the short version of that video, okay?
Hi, I am a registered nurse.
This is the short version of this video. Now, this is a registered nurse. And through my phone, because I got it, I saved it from someone else who had already copied it, but I have seen the clear video and the extended video where she speaks in depth about this. This is a registered nurse. So I don't know if in the healthcare field or in the facility where she works that she is required to take it, because you know they go after the healthcare workers first. That's the plan. Even in Jamaica, they said it. They'll start out with the healthcare workers. And rightfully so, you would think, because if something is out there, then it makes sense that we take care of the people who we need to take care of the rest of us if things go wrong, right? So I could see them targeting the healthcare workers first, as in, like, let's get them vaccinated. I don't know if she just run out and volunteer and said, I want to be one of the first ones to take it, or it was through her job that she was mandated to take it. That information is not clear. I haven't seen anything that said anything about that. However, if you see the clear video, you will see that the whole left side of her face is drooping. It's like this. And it stays like that, just like that. And that's when you hear her saying, I'm trying to smile. And she's doing like this. Go and look up what Bell's palsy is. The other thing that's affecting people that have taken this, the proof is out there, is Guillain-Barré syndrome. And when I was going through Kaiser University doing the OT program, I learned about Guillain-Barré syndrome. Guillain-Barré syndrome is pretty much where your central nervous system starts to fight itself. And essentially, you become paralyzed. So what you end up being is paralyzed, but still fully conscious and functional mentally, seeing what's going on with yourself, but can't move a thing, right? That has been recorded to be one of the side effects experienced from taking this vaccine. This is a registered nurse, a RN. She is telling us, looking like this, that 3 days after she got it, this is what her face looks like a stroke patient. Have you ever seen a stroke patient that had a massive stroke where one side is incapacitated? We call it hemi. All right, right hemi, left hemi. No need to get into the specifics, but if the right side of the brain is hit by the stroke, the left side of the body is affected, and vice versa on the other side. Left side hit, right side body affected. But these are some of the things. My thing about this whole thing is this, and remember, I'm not telling nobody to not take your vaccine. Take your vaccine by all means, because the more of you that take the vaccine will mean that they don't have to mandate everybody else to take it. And if you're in your conviction is strong that everything will be okay, I don't know what strain of the vaccine she took or what label, as far as was it from biotech or was it from over here or was it from this other company. There are many different types that are out there. What I will say is, the minute I saw where they made sure that they were covered legally so that me and you cannot sue after we end up like this, talking like this, we have nobody to sue for this. That was an eye-opener for me. Why would you put that into writing and get it signed into law that these companies cannot be held accountable, and then have me over here looking like this and I can't sue nobody and I can't get no financial help to treat myself anymore? I can't go to work. I can't earn a living anymore. You see what I'm saying? And they have protected themselves legally. So just keep that in mind. They have protected themselves from all legal liabilities. You have no one to sue when you take this thing and you end up like that. No one. Somebody says you cannot sue these big pharmaceutical companies for these poisons. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. They have made sure, and it's in writing, and I've seen it. They have made sure that we cannot sue anybody. Not only that, there's someone that came out, high-ranking medical personnel that came out within the government that came out, and there was a question-answer session in Congress, and the person, and is it true, the person was asked, is it true that you guys have written into law so that none of us out here can actually sue you, or that you're not held accountable for any side effects, damaging side effects from this? The answer was, yes, it is true. So you're going to feed me this thing. I'm going to take it on my own recourse. You're not forcing me, right? And that's where it lies. They're going to say, we didn't force you to take it. You took it voluntarily. You're on your own. All right? Why they can't force you to take it? That's why they can't force you to take it. Well, I don't know. We've talked about that force you to take it stuff already. They can force you to take it. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. When you make it so that I need a medical passport or a vaccination visa or vaccination passport, they call it, when you make it so that I need that in order to travel, you're pretty much forcing me to take it. Okay? Now I know I have the choice. I could still say, okay, I'm not going to travel. So I don't want to see my grandparents again because they're in Jamaica. And if any of them pass away right now, God forbid, I'm not going to attend the funeral because they're over there and I'm not taking that vaccine. That is forcing you to take it. When they come out and they say, look, in order for your children to continue to go to this school, they will have to have the vaccine. That is going to be forcing you to take it. When other organizations start saying, okay, the government's not forcing you, but in order for you to work here, we like to make sure that our employees are vaccinated with it. That is forcing you to take it. They dangle that paycheck in front of you and you want the job. And it's a nice paycheck, but you got to take it. As you can't work here. That is forcing you to take it. So no, don't get it twisted. SouFLoTV never said the government is forcing anybody to take it. I am telling you, though, to look at the different ways in which they can force you to take it without forcing you to take it. Like that. You know what I mean? So that's right there. Now, the question out to the public is, are you going to take it? And I'm suspecting that everyone will probably say no at this point. I would be surprised if someone actually look at that, watch the video, or go find the full video, watch the full video, heard everything that she said as she tried to speak to you and articulate like this. And then you say, that's just her. I'm taking it. Someone says I have to. See? And like we talked about before, you know, a lot of us are going to have to. They are going to continue to box you in, box you in, box you in until you find yourself in a position where you have to. That's for a lot of us. And I think that's going to be somewhere in the near future. But let's see how this thing play out. Let's see how it plays out. They haven't mandated it for anybody yet, anywhere, as for on a government level. So the government hasn't come out yet and said everybody's going to have to take it. But we see it lining up. We see it lining up. When they're starting to talk about your travels and all that, we see it lining up. And we take, make no mistake about it, you know, sometimes when you travel to some places in the Far East or something, you're going, there are vaccinations that are required to be taken for those trips. And nobody complains about them. They take them because they want to go on that trip. However, those vaccines have been vetted over decades of vetting. And information is out there which lets us know that, okay, a lot of people take these on a regular, nothing happens or minimal damages. I'll take my chances and take it. I want to be in Africa for the summer, so I'm going to take it. You have choices. You have choices. But this particular vaccine is questionable to everybody for the simple fact that we do not know what the long-term effects are. For the simple fact that we don't even know if was this thing engineered with us in mind as far as DNA makeup goes. Are most of the people who are going to be experiencing adverse side effects going to be people of color? Because this was, they coded in there somewhere where it should go against us if we carry a certain type of DNA. You don't know. We don't know what the hell is going on with this vaccine. We just know that someone made a vaccine quickly in record time, and it's telling us that it's the best thing since sliced bread and we need to take it. But you can't sue me if you take it and it messes you up. And that's where we're left to make a decision on our own. All right. David Salazar says he trying to stir up mass confusion among the people. I wonder who he is talking about. Who are you talking about, David Salazar? Answer me that one. Who is trying to stir up mass hysteria against the people? Man, I'm waiting for David Salazar, because y'all know I take this very seriously, right? Me? That's who he's talking about? I'm waiting for him to answer. Sips tea. I'm on fire this morning. Come get it. I'm waiting for you to answer. Who are you talking to before I address you? Will, who do you? Okay. I'm guessing English is not your first language, or that was a typo. The answer, the question is, who are you addressing by saying that he is trying to stir up mass hysteria? Okay. His answer was the devil. Well, since I am not the devil, then, and I am sure I am not the devil, then go on. I will, let me tuck my fire back. I was about to unleash. Yeah. But I got to make sure first. I don't want to disrespect a good person who had no intention of disrespecting me or anything like that. So I'm gonna check the waters. It's good. Come on in. All right. Yeah, it's craziness. It's craziness. It's craziness. I don't know. I'm not going to be encouraging people as far as, yes, you must get it. Look, I am saying it is up to you. If you want to get it, get it. If you're in a position where this means your bread and butter and you don't see any other way out. A lot of people have already told me that they're going to be taking it. I don't have anything to say. More power to you. Take it. I'll just watch you and I'll see what happens to you. Okay? If you take it and you fare well, then I know that I can come around you, because you can't give it to me and I can't give it to you because you already took it. You already took it, right? Right? But it's time for us to think. Okay? It's time for us to think. It's time for us to open our minds and think. It's brand new. Hasn't been vetted. Can't sue nobody. I want some liabilities. Matter of fact, I want some assets. And more of us would be running to take this thing if it's said in the clause that we could sue somebody after we took it and something went wrong. More people would be willing to take it. But for the simple fact that you're telling me, we're not too sure about the long-term side effects, but you can't sue nobody. Not good enough for me. Not good enough for me. Lady Joy, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. Not good enough for me. Somebody says if everybody has the vaccine, then me not having it, I still have no what? Hold on there. I still have no problem. Hey, you're on your own. It's your decision. It's your decision. Just remember that there are side effects and you can't sue nobody. It's my duty to tell you this, that there are adverse side effects, no matter how minimal they are. It could be 1 in every 1 million. The side effects are real. People are coming out there, so they're making their videos, they're showing you. And I know in the real world and in a court of law, you could easily argue that away, because you could say, maybe somebody paid her to do that video to say it's fake. Maybe that's not what really got her face like that. I'm not taking no chances. I'm not taking no chances. So somebody say you're on your ass cloth on. Pretty much. And for those of you who think ass cloth is such a bad word that you would log off or not tune back in, see you next one, yeah. See that? You're on your bumbo cloth on. That's what they're trying to tell us. Okay? So at your own risk. Take it. All right. So we've been through the side effects, the Bell's palsy, the Guillain-Barré syndrome. We talked earlier about the $2,000 that will not be. God, man, I really wanted that $2,000. I ain't lying. I could really use $2,000. People, when I think I drop me, I'm making a hear me say a 6 picnic me have. So any little bit counts. You understand? I'm not out here acting like I'm rich. I'm not one of those people that spend so much time pretending to be rich to impress other people who ain't rich. That people spend so much time trying to impress other people that aren't rich, that don't even care about you. Put so much effort into impressing them to make them believe that you live a certain kind of life and you have a certain type, or you're in a certain tax bracket. And me, I know one of them people there. Yeah, regular schmegular old me. I'm trying my best out here to pull myself up from the bootstraps, like the hardworking, law-abiding, tax-paying citizens that are out here. That's why I advocate and speak on their behalf, because I'm one of them. You see it? I am one of them. And God knows, could I use that $2,000 there? It would have been nice to get this $2,000 right here in the new year coming to start off the year. It could do some things. It could really do some things. But I knew it wasn't going to happen, and it didn't. It didn't happen. We're like the horse, and they have the carrot, and they're the rider. And that's how them do it with politics. And they just dangle that carrot, and we just we follow. This is the mass. I'm the masses, and this is them with the carrot, and we follow the carrot everywhere the carrot go. But we never get a bite of the damn carrot. We get they might bounce the carrot off our nose. That's when they talk about 2000. They might bounce the carrot off our nose. They might bring it close enough so we can smell the carrot a little bit, but they're not giving us the carrot. You know, that's how they do us. You know what I'm saying? Move on, going with them politics. So my Bex, my Ben, $2,000 didn't come in. Hey, me and Brains was talking yesterday, you know, and we said, I bet right now there are family members and friends in Jamaica. You know, the people them where people send money to regularly. There are family members and friends that are tracking this tracking this money, this stimulus money, because they're gonna be hitting your phone up. Well, send me a thing now, things rough in the holiday, yeah, you know. Yeah, I said to you, you said, why brother, things rough over here, so with me too, you know. And them say, a lie, man, because you just get a so you don't get your $2,000 stimulus check yet. You don't get your $2,000 stimulus check yet, brother. You can't squeeze off a 200. So you can't squeeze off a 200. So they're watching to see if you get the thing, because once you get it, you can't lie. You got it? They know you don't fall in those 75,000 and over tax bracket per year. So him get it, me I tell you, him get it $2,000. Him get the $2,000. Call him and ask him for send a thing, man. Yeah. What? And everything all right? You know, one of them, one of those phone calls. What? And everything all right? Why do they always do that too? Everything all right? No, things rough, you know. But I'm one of them that say, yo, listen to them. Listen to your family member when them say things rough and these things. Don't ask people if them all right, and then when they start to tell you they're not all right, you want to end the conversation and walk away. But you have some people, it's never all right with them. Ever all right with them. They always want a thing. Things are always falling down and falling apart for years. All when you see them doing good, never all right with them. People up here send their last money to Jamaica. I've seen people do it all the time. Jamaicans who care and Caribbean people who care so much about their family members back home, especially my Jamaican people. I've seen them do it all the time. Like send all them rent money, you know. I said, God walk with me, me get it back. Me take a late charge, and when me get pay again, me just add on back the half there and pay the landlord. But I send this to Jamaica and send them money, send them last. And then see them family member, 2 big bottles in hand, I go like them, I buy out the bar, dress fresh, hasn't worked in God knows how long, and it's party whole night because the season turn up. And you over here like that. I bite your fingernail for dinner because you're tired of eating the same thing every day. Because you tell yourself you're going to budget. You're going to budget. You're going to take care of your family. And your family not taking care of you. And the one time them call, I say, well, send me a thing now, rough in the summer, night, Christmas, rough in the holiday season. The one time they call and you say, boy, rough over here too, you know. Dial tone. You can't call again until you have something to give again. All right. So big up to the family members them back home who knows that them no pressure with nothing because they understand that we're in the struggle too. Big up to the ones them that are appreciative because you have some of them right now, you know, you send out $100. Hear them now? What's you think, man, a bomber clock charity case about $100? Where $100 go? What $100 can do? $100 can't do nothing for me. Eh? And the boy have more than that, you know, him can send way more, you know. But I saw them stay, man. They're gone afar and I feel like them rich, you know. Sell out the thing. And that's how they start to class you. That's how they start to class you. So $100 no more. I don't know if y'all saw the video where the youth was talking about to my family members overseas, listen, you know, every year when you know send a barrel there, and you know pack up a barrel with one set of something like cheap shoes and you know me I say cheap clothes and food and them something there. We have a whole heap of food down and nobody pack up the barrel with no food. It make a barrel too heavy and the barrel too hard to clear. I have to go pay more feet. Something there. The youth pack up a barrel with some name brand. Pack up a barrel with like some Gucci and some Prada and some Fenty and pack up a barrel with some Louis Vuitton and them thing there. Send me a couple Louis belt and you know me I say. And if you can't do that, then nobody with the $100 Western Union thing and them thing there. Them thing they are waste of time. You see me? More about a grand. Any grand and better where we are dealing with. So send in a grand and everything good. Oh, nobody come. Nobody come for holidays. Because we see you all the time. The brother said nobody come for holidays because we see you all the time. And when you come and you take a whole lot of money by plane ticket. And then you come down here and you come spend out the money and we not get no night. So here what? You see that plane ticket money they're not spending money the way you're gonna send, where you're gonna take come down here. Just hold off on that. Send the money instead. We can't wait to see you. We see you from the little and grow. We know how you look already. Plus nowadays we have FaceTime where we can go on. We have FaceTime where we can go on so we can see you. Alright, so just send in the fear where you're not gonna take buy the plane ticket. Just send that come. Send it, the money where you take pack a barrel, just send that come. Trade cash. Grand alone and better we are deal with. I don't know, y'all saw that video? I thought the damn audacity. And I don't care if he was joking. But the damn audacity. But what he's showing us, but me here say I'm never joking, the dead serious. But what he's showing us is the mindset of a lot of them same way. You see it? Remember when people did happy, you know? When you write a letter, remember before we go do all this typing thing, yeah, and now you can't communicate with grandma because grandma don't even know how to get in a Gmail and all them things there, and she can't see too good on her phone, so she can't even type you back too good, so she just leave technology alone. But remember when we used to write long letter, I miss you and I love you so much. Thank you for all the good childhood memories. We will be close forever for sure. I am in foreign and I don't like nobody here. Is uno alone, me love. I can't wait to reach home to hug you again. God be with you, so and so. And here is a small 20. And you wrap up the $20 in the letter. And you wrap up the $20 in a letter and you send it. And they would write back a long letter and thank you so much for this. The money that you send, it will go a long way. You know, we use it, buy some food, put in at the house and these kind of things and this and that. They were appreciative for $20. I dare you to send $20. I dare you to send $20 now. You must be sending it to a kid. You must be sending it to a picnic. A little picnic at $20, you send 20 US. You would have get some of them here. A beer them you would have get. Already them that shake out the letter and look for the other 520s and not now fall out about $20. $20. So may I say, big up to the people them who are still appreciative, you know what I'm saying? Who love your family members regardless if them send $1, $10, $20 or $1,000. You respect them same way. And when them come home, you treat them like that same way. We're happy to see you. Because we know you're out there in the jungle and them thing that welcome back home, you come back home safe, you know me. I say love them up and make them have them roast breadfruit fried over in the morning with them ackee and saltfish and little callaloo on the side and them thing that you still take care of them and love them up like that. Them people there, those are the people that I say we will look out for. You understand? I don't know if you all have it like this, but I do. And when I go to Jamaica, it's like that, a royal treatment. Yeah. And I know people when me have here worry about, oh God, I wonder if they're satisfied with the little something what we said, and they're showing you bad face. Hello? Yeah, me reach at airport, you know, so somebody come pick me up, and in our background you hear, make him turn out there. When last him send something come give we. And we see him on Instagram, you know. And we see him on YouTube, and we see him on so and so the boy I make money. And him couldn't send in a little bills for we or something. Left him out at airport there. It happens. It happens. Then you have to out at airport and try to figure out, do I go to their house or do I go to a hotel or do I get back on the next plane and leave, or people get bad treatment because they're not sending in a thing that is enough. They're not sending in a thing that is respected. See? And now, big up to the people I'm in foreign now who are doing better in life and still remember their people back home. Because you know, some of they are do really, really well enough. I do way better than me, myself, and all others. And the wicked enough. Because your family member them like really, really need it. And you squeeze off a hard story, get them every time them call you. Yeah, things rough down here, because you can't send in a thing. And you tell them the same thing, boy, things are rough up here, you know, while you're thumbing through hundreds. You have about $100 bill in front of you while you on the phone. Boy, things are rough up here, you know, and that money is not even to pay your bills. It's excess money that you got, you know. So big up to the people them who never forget their people, and you squeeze off a thing every now and then and make sure that them all right too, because this thing work both ways. All right. If you want them to treat you good when you land, make sure you treat them good when you can. I should put that on a shirt. If you want them to treat you good when you land, make sure you treat them good when you can. May I write that down? Is a shirt that? All right, so right, watch me now. Segueing right now into the Majah hype thing, the biggest scandal for 2020. Me not care what nobody say. You can't tell me about no scandal that was bigger. I'll give you 2 minutes to bring up a scandal that was bigger than the than the Majah hype scandal. Listen, people, just when I thought that this was dying down, and what I've been looking for is I wanted to see him get back in his work. I'm like that. If things not going right in my life, even if me and my wife get in just a heated argument, I just lock myself into work. I bury myself into work. I'm one of those people that I set my mind to channeling my negative energy into something positive. So if me and she start arguing or nothing, you might get 3-4 videos per day. Cause me I make she stay over there, so and me I stay over here up on this side of the house, and I'm just gonna work all day. See? So you might get 3, 4, 5 videos. Me just revving to overproductive. Them kind of thing there. And I was looking to see Majah Hype bounce back from this quickly and continue without holding his head down. And he did. He did. He started coming with the skits. He's making fun of his own situation, which is good. When you can laugh at something like that, something as shameful and degrading as that. You know, easy, you know. You know, easy. For a woman use her mouth and do all them something that to all them other people there. Shine pole everywhere. And then come home, come and kiss you up on your face and want to give you tongue kiss and suck off your lip. And then something there. And our mouth come from over there, so do them something there. That hurtful. You understand? That germicidal. That hurtful. And then figure have, you know, and then to go have the world see it. And the world see it and a laugh after, you know. So the man strung up and bounced back. And just when I thought things were going all good, all fine, forget Kirby's videos, Majah Hype picture. forget Kirby's videos, Majah Hype pictures are now front and center stage. All right, but I know if you see the picture of them, I can't post them on. They're on Instagram. I can't post them on. I can't post them on social media. Yes, up on YouTube, because again, YouTube will flag me and they will take them down. So I will use my description, verbal description, to tell you, for those of you who have not seen it. So I see one picture pop up, boy. And that, that picture of a man with a panty, and the panty on the face, so, and he wearing the panty, so, on the head, so, and the panty cock sideways, so, like it's a fitted cap. I say that is Majah. This is Majah. Majah bomber clotting. Let's go on here. So that is Yo, this is a lesson to my brothers out there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it and make sure you go take picture of your neither. Me not care one of the behind closed doors, because a freaky deaky, them kind of something that will run bedroom, something. But keep it there. Don't do it. Fire! Yo, Michael Morris said fire for that in the Ross. Major half of a character, right? That's the Ross. So when the Ross said fire, fire for that. Yo, me said the panty cock side here for the Ross. The panty cock. Yeah. I want me to look for panty to demonstrate. No, don't do it so flow. The panty. Look, babe, are you not morning? No panty no roll, you have to me demonstrate, but the panty cock on the one face so like a slingshot. So. And the panty man. Wicked girl, why you do it? And she released that picture there. And nobody else but she released the picture because she take it. I watch now. When we see the picture, we say, is this Photoshop? Because we try to give him the benefit of the doubt, right? So I'm like, is this Photoshop? Nah, they took Major High picture and they Photoshopped the panty onto and they Photoshopped the panty onto him face and him head. Is the man, girl take you for clown, my lord. Girl take you for clown. Not only none of them man the way you see in that video where I do all of them something that to her. If she did say wear a panty on your head, she would get a hot box. You see how one of the man did a box her up though? Man, box her now. Box up her face. While she did there, try to full up her mouth with something, the man box up her face. Bye. And she take it. And she spits up. And go right back to the thing. I was like, none of them that did her like that. That for sure you the ratings low. You are the man that she make wear panty on your head and she take picture of you when you wear panty on your head and save it for a later date because she gonna clone you with somebody else. When she with her girls, we know that to be the character now. So when she with her girls, she gonna be like, look at this food. Look at this nigga right here. Sasha, come look. Look at Paymaster. Paymaster can't do nothing in the bedroom, girl. But he be on that freaky stuff. Cause look, he in my panties. It's on his head and stuff. I be dressing him up. What other pictures are out there? Some say, all right, that one here look fake. Look. Me I give him the benefit of the doubt. That one here don't look too real. You look like them Photoshop you. Them Photoshop your Major. Me I give you that one here. Boom! And next picture pop up. Me say, Jesus Christ. No. Honestly, the one where when man stand up on the balcony, actually I wear the panty. I stand up on the balcony. Actually, they were at some nice location. Me done excuse the first picture as I write it off. I said, this is my brother. This is my brother. I do not believe it. This is this is Photoshop. Somebody I try to ruin the man's reputation. The next one, me say, is a man stand up on the balcony with his pants down and I show off the same panty, and the same panty. So I don't know if somebody was skilled enough to take that same panty there, turn it and Photoshop it to the face, and then take that same panty there and Photoshop it to somebody who was on a balcony that had that looked like it was hype in it. This scandal gets no bigger. Nobody else beat a scandal like this for 2020. So the biggest scandal for 2020, every year people do them countdown, right? The top 10, the top 5 songs for the year, the top 10 dancehall songs for the year, the top 5 reggae songs for the year, the biggest scandal for the year. The biggest scandal for the year was Major Hype and Kirby. And the scandal can't done. The scandal can't done. It looked like this is going to be going on for a while. All right, I can't wait to see what else might have come out or is going to come out. Because apparently, this was a relationship where the brother let his guard down. Whew. Listen up, ladies. A man have to really trust you, you know. A man have to really, so you can see the level of trust where hype God is, so you know. A man have to really trust you, you know, to actually put on your panty. You see me? And then worse, gonna make you take picture of him in the panty. A man gotta really trust you. Cause if my wife suggests say, yo, put on my panty them and things. If my wife suggests that we put on our negligee or our panty or one of our sexy fits them, I say she gotta take pictures. The first thing I'm going to think is, well, let me see. We've been together 5 years, so we can break up in the next 5. And I don't know what kind of breakup it's going to be. Is it going to be amicable or is it going to be one of those breakups that's blown out and everybody mad with each other and stuff? No, I don't want to give you nothing for use against me in the future. No, I want my relationship to last forever, but I can't predict the future. So in hindsight, what I'm suggesting you do is that you think about the future first. I don't care how sweet things are now, think about the future first. All right? So see that? The man panty picture them gone on road there, sir. And once again, so I can't wait to see how the Ross and when next character I have name again? The girl Mitzi. Mitzi? How the Ross and Mitzi them are gonna how the Ross and Mitzi them are gonna deal with that situation here. Guys, tune into him thing. You will laugh till you're weak. All right, you will laugh till you're weak. He's just a good comedian. He is freaking superior at comedy, and rightfully that name there and the title there, the Caribbean King of Comedy. He is. Me give him all that and more, because I ain't never passed one of his videos where it's not like gut hurt and laugh or falling out my chair laugh or bust out loud laughing. So him good. I can't wait to see how he's gonna spin this. And in ending this video, because we're at the top panty PC Ghana Road. It Ghana Road, Papa. I can't wait to see how he's gonna spin this. I want him Mitzi. I want him to spin it into something comedic, and I want him to continue to laugh. Sometimes it's good when you can laugh at yourself, even. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about life, man. Sometimes we have to laugh after ourselves. Sometimes we have to sit back and say, boy, I did really stupid, you know. I wasn't even stupid, I was stupid. But they really stupid, you know. Look what me gonna do. Look what me gonna do. Look what me gonna do. What was I thinking when I did that? You know what I'm saying? That is a part of your resiliency. That is a part of how you handle roughness and then move forward to be a better person. I'm sure he knows now never to do that again. So you see, next girl, when Majah get with, nobody ask a man for wearing no panty ass, because it's not gonna happen. I guarantee you it's not gonna happen. Because I don't want that happen to him again. And he's been traumatized from what happened before. And we see it clearly. So no more panty wearing. No more, not on the head, not down your saw, on your full frontal, none of that. No panty, just left out the panty them, left out the woman wears, all that, and you'll be okay. All right, we're gonna let it right this morning. All right, big up on yourself, people. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. What will you be doing on New Year's Eve? Continue the conversation in the comment. No more panties. No more. Left panty to wifey. Make wifey wear it any way she want to wear it. She want to wear it on her head. She want to wear it on her hand. It's for her panty to wear. Make she fashion it and turn necklace. I don't care. Nobody is going to laugh if them see her with her panty anywhere else. But you in the panty is going to cause hysteria. Okay? Just remember that. So as we move into the new year, here we go. I'll definitely be here tomorrow morning for you. God spare our life. And let's talk about what we're going to do to bring in the New Year's. I am blessed. I have all my children around and all my children are healthy. I have a lot to be thankful for. I can laugh because I know me get catching on the panty this time. So I can laugh and I can encourage my brother to continue to laugh as well. Continue to bring that great comedy as well. And just stay up for the answer. I just saw life go. I just saw the thing set. Yeah. Big up for yourself, people. Have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you on the next video tomorrow morning. Right here on SouFLoTV on Morning Thoughts. All right. One love. I'm out. Peace. I'm gonna look for your panty video. It's out there. I just can't post it. Check. Facebook Hero on Instagram. Facebook Hero did a skit off hype on Instagram. That had me rolling. I was on the floor rolling. All right, so go check that out, and then some other places. It's not on Instagram. It's out there. It is out there. May I laugh? I want to end the video now. I'll end the video now. I'm just saying. Things are always funny when you're laughing at somebody else. And I pray that God give me the strength to laugh at me also when anything or if anything like this should ever happen to me. But me not have no panty picture out there, nothing like that. So I never did. I never did. I can't remember. Think about it. No. Never did. I'm out. Peace. Yo.